All right, here we go. We are going to put the stamp on Bourbon County Week with a really special episode. We got my good friend Bob here, who's been cellaring Bourbon County Stout for what, the last 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah. So we are going to start in reverse order with 19. Yes. We are going to work our way back to 2015 and just watch how the aging process helps these beers.
Hey everybody, Kevin Algebra here, and I want you to sit back, relax, pour yourself a beer if you care to, and enjoy this episode of Gaming Off the Grid.
Bob, you've got an awesome vantage point. So we kind of bonded years ago over music and beer fandom, I guess, if you will. And you also run a wine and spirit store in our area, so you deal with this stuff all the time, from a fan standpoint and from a business perspective.
Beer has always been a part of my life. Now, the business side of it's been intriguing because I've started asking questions and trying to find the ins and out where to find the good stuff.
Yeah. So this beer's kind of hard to get, right? So some of the variants you get on allocation, right?
Yes, the variants, they actually go by how much Goose Island I sell all year long. So there is a selling point. I did try to push it a little more than we had in the past, which I did get 3 cases of variants compared to 1 last year.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a fun journey. So we're starting with the 2019.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And bringing along the black gold here. So this is the 2019 Bourbon County Stout. It's barrel aged. We're drinking it all at about room temperature here, slightly above.
I'm glad I have 2 friends helping me drink this.
Yeah. This is definitely
This could be dangerous.
Yeah,
It was
by
just
yourself.
Yeah, for sure. We've talked about this style of beer on the channel a lot. This is more of a, I don't know it's a delicacy, right?
Yeah, it's a treat beer.
Yeah, you don't go through and just plow through Bourbon County Stout. It's something you want to enjoy. So what do you guys think of the 19 right now? Obviously, we're starting off. This one hasn't been aged as long. I get a little alcohol burn on the finish, but otherwise, it's a pretty smooth brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get the burn. Like I said, it's just the beginning of barrel-aged season, so as I've been drinking the barrel-aged versions, they have become smoother, not so much alcohol taste in them.
Yeah.
And that's the goal. I mean,
Do you think that's the trend, or do you think your palate's just adapting, or maybe a little bit of both?
both.
Yeah.
Definitely both.
I'm definitely picking up like some caramel here. I don't know if dried fruit or like a raisin sweetness maybe in there.
I think the Bourbon County has always had the raisin. Some of the other notes that come through, it's not just the beer, it's the barrel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So you always have that aspect to it.
And I like, series like this because as we're going to taste, the age process is going to change in year to year. You're never going to have the same one twice. It'll be similar, but it's a different batch every single year. So we're going to finish up our little bit of 2019 and jump into 2018.
Oh, I'm excited.
Pretty exciting. All right, guys, it's on to the 2018. Cheers.
It tastes different.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's similar, but I think it maybe is a little sweeter. I don't know.
I feel like it doesn't linger as longer as 19.
Yeah, the bite's not as bad.
Yeah.
It's
I think it's sweeter.
I wonder if that's because it's been sitting. Like, I'm curious to see if that's
Yeah.
if
Right.
it's just gonna get
'Cause
smoother.
we got 17 all the way to 50.
Yeah.
So 3 others in addition to this.
Like I said, my only other example of this was 3 years.
Yeah.
And I definitely could taste the difference. And I thought it was the funny part about that was the younger was good, the middle was okay, but then the older was the best.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of, and I actually do like 19 better than 18.
That's
off the
why it's
bat.
kind of like a fine wine. It gets better with cheese.
I think currently I like 19 better than this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had to compare the two.
We'll have some more judgments after.
Yeah, after we had them all.
yeah.
But I think so far, yeah.
Of the two, yes.
Yeah, it's a very interesting journey.
This is still really good.
Oh, it's yeah. Yeah, we're splitting hairs
Yeah,
here. I mean, this is a world-class barrel-aged stout.
We're not pouring anything out yet.
Yeah. That's one of those things you gotta kind of qualify what we're talking about here. We're talking about one of the best barrel-aged beers, notoriously. So if any negativity is, we're just really dialing in, The nose on these beers is incredible, I've always thought.
Yeah. I always smell almost every beer that I try, and the ones that don't taste like the nose.
Yeah.
Always, I was like, why?
Like, how do they
What'd you do?
like, yeah,
But I mean, it's like, oh, this, tastes good, but it smells different.
Well, you might put lotion on your fingers. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
We've talked before on the channel, like if you're drinking something that's really good or hard to come by, I think drinking out of a glass is a must because,
Yes.
out of the bottle or can, you're not getting the nose component, which is part of tasting. It's like eating a fine, dish and plugging your nose, what's going to happen, right? It's not going to taste the same.
And I feel like
right?
pouring it into a glass too helps it
Aerates
breathe.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a classic. I mean, the
Yeah.
first thing you learn about good beer is it belongs opened up in,
Yep.
in a glass.
So it can breathe. You know, one thing about Goose Island that I think is pretty cool is the brewery a while back sold to one of the big companies. It's no longer the independent that it was. But for them to keep doing projects like this is really,
Yeah,
really
it's
neat.
an awesome sign.
Yeah, I feel like Goose Island's mainline beers have gotten a little safer since that acquisition. You
It's
know,
definitely
because,
it's definitely a beer for the masses.
yeah, but the fact they're still doing projects like this, like makes me know they're still in it. You know, for the passion.
Yeah,
of,
for the
of
passion
beer.
and the art.
All right, well, we're going to finish off enjoying this 18 in between beers. We're also playing a little Tiger Woods. You know, it's just a great pick
It's a
up and play
great
game.
pass and play game.
And,
yeah.
'Cause it's
yeah.
cold outside. So why not play golf inside?
So yeah, we're going to finish this off and then jump into 2017. This is awesome.
It's so much fun.
Get in the hole. Sweet.
All right, fellas, time to time travel back to 2017, a little bit of the Bourbon County. Let's see what we got here.
I got another note in there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's a different flavor there.
For sure. And I was expecting from the transition from 19 to 18. To me,
Yeah.
they stepped down in intensity, but I feel like this one's...
It's raised up, and there's a different flavor that's coming out. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is exactly, but it's really like it tastes like a rich chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
I think right now it goes 17, 19, 18.
This is good.
I'm gonna have to agree. I'm still intrigued to find out what that note is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't...
It's gonna
it's-
bug me till the bottom.
it's a
of this.
distinct... There's a different arc, and it's
Yep.
close to the front of the taste. I
it's-
just
it's
don't know
right
what that
when
is.
You taste it.
The burn's relatively the
Yeah,
same.
this is really good.
I wonder if they modified the batch or they modified like
I don't
what
know.
they did this year.
This is incredible. I
Yeah.
I just love the consistency yet variance, and the fact that we're
Yeah, you know it's Bourbon County.
yeah, for sure. And you know their bottle design, they're not changing it. They're just keeping it simple. I love that. It's clean, and then you know the fact that again, you know it's Bourbon County, but every year's a little bit different and unique. So this is a lot of fun. Right now, can we come to a consensus that 2017 is the best one we've
Oh,
tried
it's
so
the
far?
best.
So
Yeah,
far?
it's that
So far?
note, whatever that note
Right.
is.
Yeah.
It has like a chocolatey taste.
We're gonna try figuring it out. Gonna play another hole on Tiger Woods, cleanse the old palates, finish this beer, and we'll be back for 2016.
Get it there.
Okay, all right, here we are, 2016, the Bourbon County Stout, guys. We're on a journey.
Yes,
here,
we are.
and it's been great.
Delicious.
Let's see what we got here.
It's getting better, and
Yep.
Man, these flavors just really jump.
They're really popping. Probably because of the aging process. You know?
Yeah.
I would say there's definitely a few more
There's
notes
more
in this
notes.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But it's weird. I'm not, and maybe it's just through the attrition of the process here. This is getting sweeter to me. I feel like not getting a ton of burn on the finish.
Well, definitely the burn is less, and then that may.
Yeah, probably from the aging, it's getting rid of the burn.
Yeah.
But it still has that really rich.
Yeah, and you're getting those bourbon notes
Yeah,
for
you
sure, but
are.
just not the burn of it.
No,
right?
yeah,
the flavor's
it's a
there.
super smooth
Yeah.
swallow. I think 2016 and 2017, I'm not quite sure which one I like better.
They're
They're
really
both
close.
up there. That's going to be one that we're going to have to, at the end.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
revisit.
those.
Yeah, just do like a side by side.
Yeah,
like get
because
two of
I
them
think
poured, just-
2016, 2017 right now are the best.
Yeah,
we've had.
the cream
Yeah,
of the
'cause
crop.
I think the overall flavor of 16 really hits it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's delicious. Holy smokes. It's just like a dessert. I mean, holy cow, this is so good. If you're a beer fan, this is just, we're in heaven right now. This is crazy.
Are we in heaven? No, we're in Iowa.
We're good.
Hey, is this heaven?
No. It's Iowa.
Wow, 2016. This is awesome. We got one left.
I'm excited for 15 based on this trajectory.
2015,
Can't wait.
almost a 5-year-old beer. All right, we'll be back.
Fade.
It's the final countdown. This is it right here.
2015.
2015 Bourbon County Stout.
4 years ago.
This is very different. There's an acidic nature to this one. I don't know if you guys got that on the front, but I taste a very wine,
Yes.
aesthetic,
Say a wine.
yeah, type of flavor.
It has
I
that.
wonder if it's like at the fermentation stage of,
It has that
turning over,
that
maybe.
buttery,
It could be.
that buttery taste
Yeah.
of wine. I know that's not a real thing, but like every time I have a wine, I'm always like, well, this kind of has like a buttery
Yeah.
taste, and that's
Feel
kind
it
of
over
what
the
this had,
tongue, for
you know?
sure.
It's probably because it's been aging for so long, it's starting to
Yeah.
ferment.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Fermenting. I think this
Fermenting.
beer's starting to ferment.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if we had another 2015 that we could let sit longer, would it start turning into like a wine?
Yeah, or what the 13 or 14
yeah,
would
I'm
taste
curious,
like.
See, this is only my hearsay from just talking to people. They said 5 years is what you want to do.
Yeah. That's like the max, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it might
that
be
could
because
be,
it could start fermenting.
and this
you know?
could be a good live attribute to
Yeah.
that because
This is like there's a distinct difference between this one and 16.
and by
Yeah,
all means, we're not complaining.
No.
This is so good.
No, it's just a unique flavor. This is not a beer. You would not
Right.
buy a barrel-aged beer that tastes like this.
No.
Like,
Right.
There's a very unique component here.
Where do you guys rank this? I know we've been talking about 16,
Yeah.
17 as like the top.
Right.
This is like
I'm not going to give 15 the top.
15's not the top. I think
No.
16, 17 is still up there.
Yeah.
But like,
I think 16 was the best of the bunch. 17's close second for me.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go back because we have a little bit left of all 5 of them.
Yeah.
I think I gotta
Yeah.
go back and compare the ones that I'm iffy about.
My initial, like right now, I'm thinking 16, 17, 19, 18, 15.
You think this is bottom of the barrel
It's unique.
Only because
of it's not what it says it is.
no,
Or-
right. I like somewhere along the line. There's got to be that beer malty taste.
And
I'm
there's-
not getting
yeah, there's
that.
not.
Yeah.
But trying to recollect back to 2015 when I tried this the first time, I don't remember
it tasting like this. Or-
it tasting like this. So it could be the fermentation
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, I think we're kind of at that threshold. If you've heard 5 years, it makes sense. I'm not saying this is too far past the cliff, but it's like at the edge of the
Yeah,
cliff.
I'm
and
curious.
It's like, oh shit!
I'm curious,
You know?
like what 14 would it taste like?
Yeah.
Like if it would have gone downhill,
So this is very interesting.
Yeah,
should-
the raisins went to grapes and just kinda,
Yeah.
starting to turn into wine, stomped
Yeah.
grapes.
Yeah.
Now I think we should rank them
Okay.
and decide which one was the best. But
Let's
I'm
do it.
leaning 16,
And
17.
We'll let you know.
All right, here we go. This is where the rubber meets the road. So we've kind of talked through it. We think 16 and 17 were the best of the bunch.
Yeah, so we're gonna compare them.
we're gonna revisit it. So left hand, let's go with 16.
Yeah, this is 16.
Right hand.
Right hand's in the
17.
bigger glass.
Now because just to make it easier to view, we probably won't cleanse our palates in between, but let's try them out here. So let's start with 16.
16.
Man, that's so good.
So good. It's the
Yeah.
perfect. I think that's the perfect blend. Now 17.
17's a little more chocolatey. I think I like 16.
I think 16 is the winner.
What do you think?
16, Christine.
Yeah. All
16,
right.
Christine, dude.
Okay, so we've already determined 2016 is our favorite.
Oh,
so now
yeah,
we're
by
going to
far.
compare 17 with 18.
With 18, yeah,
Yeah.
because those were the next ones where we're like, ooh, these
Yeah.
are really good. And we got 19 and 15 at the bottom. So let's start with 17.
Yeah, well, I still want to throw 19 back in the mix. I want to circle back to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But this is 17 in these guys, and then 18 in the big
in the
glasses.
big in the big guys. Man, we are splitting hairs here.
Yeah, 17's
This
really
is like
good.
heaven. I'm getting more burn still on the 18.
18, yeah.
I think 17 that's a smooth criminal right there, folks. Wow. So right now, first place is 16, second place is 17. We're thinking last place for sure is 15 because it had fermented a little on us.
I think we debate 18, 19.
18,
next.
19. So here we go. Wow, a lot of chocolate on that 18.
Yeah, 18's really good. 19 has that burn.
Yeah, it's got
It
the
has
bourbon
that
burn.
Right now our list goes 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 15.
Yeah.
So I think aging it is the way to go, but I think it's up to a certain point. I
Yeah.
think like 4 years is the max for Bourbon County Goose Island. I mean, they're all fantastic and they're
Yep.
all super unique, and you
Yeah,
can definitely
19
they're all different.
19 at its best is only a couple months old.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the other ones have been sitting, they've been aging,
So
and 19 is 4th out of 5.
Yeah.
So maybe in a couple years it might be number 1. We don't know.
I appreciate you guys helping me
Dude.
out.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for letting us do this, coming on the channel. For sure, we'll have to do this again.
Yeah.
And we've been playing some good old Tiger Woods behind the scenes.
So much
So,
fun.
yeah, we're gonna finish these
Someone's
off.
cheating. I don't
Wes.
know who.
Wes is
Playing
cheating.
his John Daly.
I'm playing
Anyways,
as Tiger
Hey.
Woods and I'm not winning. He's the name of the game. Like, come on.
yeah.
I went with the left-hander John Weir,
Mike.
Mike, and I wanted somebody else, but they didn't give it to me. So
All right, we always appreciate you tuning in, subscribing to the channel.
All
Cheers,
right.
everybody. We'll see you next time. Right
cheers.
here on Gaming Off the Grid. Really?
Did I do it again?
Oh my God! Did you see it?
I'm never coming back here again.
That was $100. Dude, you're saying, oh, you guys are so good. You guys are the gamers.
Jesus!
Oh, fuck you.
Wow!
Lefties roll.
All right, saddle up, fellas. We're tired of.
And turn the TV off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's what I was like. We're not rolling yet. All right.
It's
It's sad to say, but I pay attention to where my beer's at.
Yeah.
When
That's
a
not sad to
disaster
say.
happened,
Where's
sometimes
the beer?
your beer's like, all right, I gotta take care of my beer, and then
Oh, there's a fire. Get the dog, the kids. Now let's get the beer. We'll go back for
Where's
them.
the beer? They can walk, the beer can't.
True.
Granted, my kids weren't kids; they were adults.
Yeah.
So they can fend for themselves. Don't print the wrong impression on me.